I am the Corn Stalker, the harvester of souls and sorrows. It is my time to come alive for Jadensvideos Halloween.
Hello Warf Army, this is Jaden from Jadensvideos, and seeing as the Halloween season starts next month, I am back with another Howling Countdown, and this time, it is my favorite spirit Halloween theme. Coming in at number 10 is the Ruins from Spirit Halloween 2014. I know a lot of people won't agree with me on this, because they would most likely want it higher up on the list, closer to number 1, or maybe even number 1, because this was a very popular scene. But I do feel as if some themes are better than this one. Nevertheless, this was an awesome theme, and I really did enjoy a lot of the props in it as well. The whole idea of a collapsed ruins of a church was just a really cool idea in my opinion. I also liked some of the lighting choices they used and some of the sound effects, which they had the bass all the way up at my store, so it was really scary. Coming in at number 9 is the Clown Train from Spirit Halloween 2013. Now, I always liked clowns for Halloween, but the Clown Train in Spirit Halloween 2013 is what really started to have me liking clowns, and they became my second favorite Halloween monster, and that started with the Clown Train. The Clown Train was an absolutely amazing scene. It had the giant clown arch that you walk under right when you walk into the store with those spinning, hypnotizing eyes. It also had some great clown props, such as Silent and Deadly Clown, Thrashing Clown, and Whack-A-Mole Clown, which I still hope to pick up some of those at the time. A lot of these props were really amazing, and I really enjoyed them. There was really nothing that was not good about the Clown Train. The reason that it is number 9, though, is because there are some scenes that I do prefer over the Clown Train, but I still think the Clown Train was a great theme. And I would absolutely love if Spirit Halloween for 2017 brought back some more clown themes, and like a freak show or something like that, because the Clown Train in 2013 was most certainly one to be remembered among Halloween fans. This next clip I actually want to thank Halloween Haunt Guy for uploading. This is number 8, Horror Hotel or Haunted Hotel from Spirit Halloween 2016. Just last year, we got this amazing scene, which is a haunted hotel. The props in it were absolutely amazing. You walk up to it and you have the front desk with all those creepy props and the keys, and then you walk a little bit more and you have the hallway that has all the elevators, and props were set up in the elevators, and you actually press the elevator buttons to turn the props on. And for the props at the front desks, you press the bells. You rang the bells, and the props turned on. I think it was a very unique and awesome scene, which is why it came in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Zombie Subway Station, or Spirit Station Z from Spirit Halloween 2015. This was a really awesome scene, and something really unique that we have never seen anything like before that or since then. I think it was a great scene. I also loved the use of the atmosphere effects in this scene, in the vents looking down to make it look like you saw the zombies in the subway station while looking down. I love the effect that they added, that you're first above ground and then you walk downstairs to get into the subway. It was a really neat effect. I also loved the subway sound effects that they had that played about every 5 minutes, and they were very, very loud, so it sounded like a real subway was passing by. And that was on a loop every 5 minutes, and I think it really added to the atmosphere of that theme. Coming in at number 6 is Spirit Swamp Tours from Spirit Halloween 2015. I absolutely loved this theme because one of my favorite cities is New Orleans. I have been there before, and New Orleans is amazing because it is the most haunted city in the US. a lot of voodoo involved in all of that creepy stuff. And of course, the swamps is what New Orleans is very well known for. The creepy voodoo type swamps. That is why I really love this scene. The atmosphere of the scene was absolutely amazing as well, and I'm very happy that I was able to buy some of the cattails used in the theme, and I still use them in my haunt in the Voodoo Swamp scene. I also usually use them in my Halloween room. I think it was a great scene, from the burning down witch hut, the whole backstory that it had, and all of that amazing stuff. Especially the blue and green lights to create the effect of swampy waters that you're going through as you're going through the creepy spirit swamp tours. It really was a great scene, and definitely will always be remembered in the heart of us Halloween fans. Coming in at number 5 is the Terror Mill from Spirit Halloween 2012. This was an awesome scene. The mill itself moved around and there was fog at the bottom to create the effect of it bringing up water. A lot of the props were great too, such as Death Row, Headbanger Zombie, and Buzzsaw. A lot of tortured and zombie type props in that scene, which I really enjoyed. Also, every about 2 minutes, the buzzsaws in the back of the scene spun while a saw sound effect went off. The lighting was really cool in that scene, and the whole effect that it had was just amazing. There was also very sad sounding music that played in that scene, which I think really fit the Halloween tone. It was very cool and an absolutely amazing scene. As you can see, the fog being spun up by the mill itself, and it looks awesome. Of course, it also had that Jack the Reaper thing on the saw cutting place, the wood cutting building, and it had the Jack the Reaper, and it kind of flickered, and it was a light that could only be seen if the lights were off, and it was really hard to see. It was like a black light that you couldn't see his picture until the black light was turned on, and I think it was really awesome. This was a part of the overall theme for 2012, which the Spirit Halloween hasn't done since 2012, but this overall theme was Spirit Valley Farms, and this was at the very back of the store, and I think it definitely deserved to be at the back, because usually some of the best scenes are at the back of the store. As you can see, the Jack the Reaper thing I was talking about, and I think it looks really, really awesome. Coming in at number 4 is, of course, number 4 on my list, the Haunted Mansion from Spirit Halloween 2013. Of course, I love Haunted Mansions for Halloween, mainly because of the Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, which, one reason I love this theme so much, well, of course, the props, but another reason is because it was heavily inspired off of the Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom in Disneyland. You can tell this because the wallpaper is the exact same wallpaper print, well, a very similar wallpaper print to the Haunted Mansion ride. The Haunted Mansion ride has demon eyes, well, this one has jack-o'-lanterns and cats, but it's still purple, and the design is very similar. Of course, the name was Haunted Mansion as well. I also loved the booming thunder sound effects and the lightning that was outside the windows of the mansion to create the effect that you're actually in a haunted mansion. The lighting was amazing, and so were the props, and the prop choices were absolutely amazing for this scene. This scene I am always going to remember and love, and I really hope Spirit Halloween will bring back a scene similar to this in the near future. Let's hope, because this was an awesome, awesome scene. Coming in at number 3 is the Clock Tower from Spirit Halloween 2016. I absolutely love the Clock Tower. It was so amazing, it was so tall, and I've always loved creepy clock towers. I just think there's this creepy vibe to them. It's just so creepy how they're all cracked. They've got the creepy clock that goes around and bells chiming. I've just always loved them, and I think they're so cool. This scene was absolutely amazing, especially the props in the theme. A lot of the props were very cool. I also love the fall harvest vibe that the theme had, with the fall leaves on the ground and a lot of the farm type props that were at this theme. It also had a graveyard. It was kind of a mix between a graveyard and a farm, but a clock tower, of course. The lighting was really cool with the red fire and ice lights. And that vase that you just saw, I am very happy to have that in my collection because I was able to purchase those vases, and I was able to purchase the top half of the clock tower with the clock and the third story of the clock tower. So I was able to purchase 2 out of the 4 stories of the clock tower and the vases, which I think is really awesome because this is one of my favorite Spirit Halloween themes ever, and I really hope that we see a theme as big as this in the near future. I also loved how the clock spun in circles. It was absolutely amazing and a great scene, and I really, really, really want to see something as big as that in the future, because that made it amazing. Coming in at number 2 is Spirit Hollow's Asylum from Spirit Halloween 2013. I love this theme for many reasons. 1, the props, of course. 2, it's an asylum, and what's not to love about an asylum for Halloween? It was very amazing. And 3, the lighting was absolutely insane. My store always kept it pretty dark in the store, especially near the back, so I got the whole effect of the scene. They had blue lights shining on Cemetery Angel in the back, which looked really creepy, and the lights, the beacon lights that were on the top, made it look like an actual asylum. I believe they had a few strobe lights as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I do know, though, that this theme was absolutely amazing. From the chain link fences and all of that to the zombies, it was a great theme, and is home of one of my favorite Halloween props, the Convulsing Nurse, which I own. Coming in at number 1 is the Zombie Wasteland from Spirit Halloween 2011. I want to thank Creative Cat Dalek for uploading this, because Spirit Halloween doesn't have an official video of this theme. I absolutely loved this theme. The first time I saw it from my car because the store had closed for the night and they had just set up the scene, and it looked amazing. When I actually went back there, I loved it. You get to walk under the sewer pipes, and the lighting was so cool. I loved the zombie props. I still want flesh-eating zombie to this day. But one of the coolest parts for me is the waterfalls of sewage that are dripping in the background. The way that they were able to create that effect is beyond me. It was absolutely amazing. All the green lights and the creepy noises and sound effects and music they had playing just really put this theme as number 1 on my list of favorite Spirit Halloween themes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what I should do a Howling Countdown on next. And as always, keep howling at the moon, my werewolves. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.
Come back. You don't play fair and you're making me angry. But maybe if you subscribe to Jadensvideos and join the werewolf army, I'll let you live another day. But it's not guaranteed.